Queen Bees. The trailer makes it seem like this is going to be a Mean Girls with senior citizens. Is that what we get with this film? Find out next. Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Reviews with Ryan. Today I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Queen Bees. It was directed by Michael Lembeck. He's directed films like The Tooth Fairy, The Santa Claus 2, The Santa Claus 3, and has also directed a bunch of TV series as well. This film stars Ellen Burstyn, Anne Margaret, Loretta Devine, Christopher Lloyd. The film is an hour and 40 minutes, is a comedy drama. This film just dropped this past week in about 500 theaters and is also on demand as well. And the film stars a woman named Helen. She's living alone. Her husband has passed and she's kind of having trouble adapting to life on her own. She ends up having a house fire, and before this happens, she actually gets something in the mail about going to a nursing home, and she refuses to go to a nursing home. She has a very nice grandson named Peter. He kind of helps her out and helps her with any odd jobs around the house and such. And then her and her daughter don't have the best of relationship. She wants her to go to this nursing home and she doesn't want to go. And then one day there is a fire in her house and she pretty much has no choice. So she ends up going to this nursing home, and that's where our story starts. And in the trailer, they show these Queen Bee group, kind of like Mean Girls, and that is what she faces. However, this is not really what the full film is really about. The trailer makes it to seem like it's going to be that way, but it is not that way in the film. The film has a lot of different aspects where coming of age and getting older and different things with family. And also in the film, our main character, Helen, she's kind of in this nursing home and just trying to establish herself. She really thinks she's only going to be here a month. She has all these different fallbacks with her house of going back to her house. She's trying to do different types of activities and she really isn't doing a whole lot. Her grandson Peter is trying to basically convince her to give everybody a chance and such. And in the film, she ends up meeting with these Queen Bees and they actually invite her into the group, and she has that. And then on top of that, she also has a man that she meets, and that is pretty much the whole type of the film of what's going on. There is a lot of comedy aspects, and that is pretty much the whole film in a nutshell. I do think that this would probably take a certain audience to probably appreciate this film. For me personally, I was the only young person in the theater. It was pretty much all senior citizens watching this kind of movie, which would to be expected for this kind of film. However, I do think that people should probably maybe give this film a chance a little bit and have kind of an open mind. It's not one of those films where you're going to remember it way down the road and think, man, that film was really freaking funny. But there is some funny parts and there is some decent jokes in this. And I did have some chuckles in this, so I really can't complain. I was entertained enough. I mean, there was some parts where it slowed down a little bit and maybe stalled a little bit, but for the most part, I was pretty entertained for the most part. And really, that's what movies are supposed to make us feel anyways. But with that said, I am going to give this film a 3 out of 5. I do think the marketing for this film is kind of odd because it definitely markets the fact that it's kind of like the Mean Girls type of thing, and that's really not what this film's about. It's a little bit more than that, and I'm glad that it was more than that because it was just something it wasn't as predictable as I thought it would be. With these Queen Bees that she meets up with, and I'm glad that there was a little bit more to this story. But if you can, check this out. It is on demand, so if it's not in your area, it is only in 500 theaters. I would give it a chance and just check it out for sure. But thank you guys for watching this review, and if you do watch this film, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching.